In this video, we're going to go over how to create a token account, specifically an associated token account. Now, a token account is an account on the Solana network that keeps track of individual ownership of a particular token. And you can think of the associated token account as a particular user's default token account for any particular token. If we were to run this example, we would get the following output, where we have two addresses we're calling wallets 1 and 2, and the address of the mint account, and then a link to Solana Explorer for a transaction that creates the associated token account for these two wallets. We can see in the transaction detail that we have these two token accounts with these two addresses for this particular mint, both with 0 balance. Under the instruction section, we can see that the first instruction we have invokes the create instruction on the associated token program to create this token account here for this user for this mint. Under the hood, we can see that the associated token program will invoke the token 2022 program to get the amount of bytes required for a token account with the immutable owner extension enabled. This means that the owner of the token account cannot be modified after the token account has been created. We also see that we invoke the create account instruction on the system program to create the account and then transfer ownership to the token program, where we then initialize the immutable owner extension for the token account and then initialize the token account data, specifying what mint this account holds units of and who owns the token account. We can also take a look at the token account itself, where we see that at this address, we have a token account that holds units of this token owned by this particular address with a current balance of 0, and the immutable owner extension is enabled. Next, let's walk through how this example works. These are the Solana dependencies we'll be using, and we're going to be using some helpers from this lib.rs file. Here in our main function, the first thing we do is create a connection to our local test validator. Then we get two key pairs that we're calling wallets 1 and 2, and the address of the mint account we created in step 1. Now, the key pairs for these three variables will be stored in this .env file. In the first instruction, we're going to specify that the owner should be wallet 1, and it's going to hold units of this particular mint. For instruction 2, the owner is going to be wallet 2, and it's going to hold units of this particular mint. Once we have our two instructions, we're going to go ahead and create a transaction with both our instructions, paid for by wallet 1 and signed for by wallet 1. Note that in the second instruction, the funding wallet is wallet 1, but we're creating the token account for wallet 2. This means that you can effectively subsidize the creation of the associated token account for any user. So once we have our transaction, we can go ahead and send our transaction, where we get back a transaction signature and print out the Solana Explorer link. The main thing to note about an associated token account is that it is not a special type of token account. It is still a token account owned by the token program. It's just a token account with a particular address that is derived deterministically using the owner address and the mint address, meaning given the same owner address and mint, it will always derive the same address. Therefore, you can think of the associated token account as the default token account for a particular owner and particular mint.